What's up, everybody? It's your motherfucking Clear Frame Boys.
Was good.
Fucking let's come in hot. Last week where we should have what? Oh.
The beard is back.
The beard is back.
The beard is back, indeed.
That didn't take you any time at all.
It did not take.
It was back.
We should have forced you to keep it off.
It was back.
Honestly,
like 2 weeks.
You should have. But what did you just say?
Now
he offered to shave it again.
Yeah. Actually, now let's shave the mustache and just keep the rest.
So it sounds like his girlfriend liked the beardless Porky. Now he wants a reason to shave again.
She didn't.
She didn't?
She didn't like it at all.
She didn't like the Maverick?
Well, you guys are still together, right?
I think so.
I haven't seen her.
Well, it wasn't all that bad, you know?
She said 2 weeks. It's about to be 2 weeks.
It's like that meme, the one where it's like, what does it say? Oh, I'm gonna not talk to him so he knows I'm mad. And he's like, wow, what a nice quiet day.
Oh, fuck. That is savage. Holy shit.
I sent that to you guys, I think. Didn't
Probably.
Yeah,
you
did. I know. I saw that.
No, but what I was gonna say is, so last week, but I don't think it was in the episode, we talked about the Tyga Caramba.
Yeah. We
okay.
didn't include it.
So since then, I have watched it. And
So let's bring it up. So basically, Tyga came out with a music video. I don't know if you've seen it, Porky. It's called Caramba, and basically the whole episode he is brown facing. Supposed to be Mexican, but then he's also like Spanish and just all kinds of like Latino cultures.
So well, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, and then he was just getting a lot of heat from like the Hispanic culture. Like, this guy is brown facing, he's getting away with it, and he's stereotyping what Latino culture is. And
he basically was like, is it racist?
YG got the same backlash when he had that other song, that My Bitch Go Loco.
He did. I didn't know.
He had he had a similar music video,
like red, like paisley shit now. And
this one, he wears a fat suit. He's like legit brown, like a brown skin tone. He has a bald cap, right? He's driving a lowrider. He's eating chips, salsa, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't offended. I'll tell you that, bro. You go to the hood where you got like Mexican and black people like coexisting and shit. It's not.
But if you make a music video like black facing,
there's gonna be people that hate it, and there's gonna be people that don't care.
I think there's gonna be more hate than anything.
I mean, Tyga. I mean, obviously he's big. He's like an artist. He has to have fans somewhere. I'm not.
I'm not a fan of his shit.
I'm not like
before this shit. I wasn't even a fan.
Yeah, me neither.
I couldn't name one song.
I haven't listened to him since he had that Lime the Coconut song when he was like,
put the lime in the coconut.
When he first like started out.
Even that was the
only song I
know.
He's related to Travis McCoy from Gym
yeah.
Class
They're like cousins
Heroes?
or something like that. Yeah.
Who?
So he brought him on.
Gym Class Heroes.
Take a look.
Oh, no
Travis
shit.
McCoy. Remember that dude?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him, but
he brought
One
him
hit
on
wonder.
with that song.
nah, he was around for a while.
Yeah,
He
Really?
was dating Katy Perry, and then
What's
after
another
that,
song he has?
The Cookie Jar song.
Which is that one?
Where he's talking about like cheating on his girl, but he's like he's referring to all the
trying
different
to be faithful, but I can't keep my hand out the
I don't know.
Cookie Jar.
Never heard it. Never heard it.
My hand.
There was
my
a couple
hand out the Cookie Jar.
God.
This is high school.
I'm
shit,
glad I
bro.
never heard it. This is bad. So
No, but going back
what
to
do you
Yeah.
think?
Okay, so
Man.
it's very hard for it to like. It's weird because like it's very subtle, and he said like you said that he wasn't trying to be offensive, that he did it for the culture or whatever. But like, it seems like he's trying to be offensive. Like it's very subtle.
Like you
don't know what he's getting at, but it's like
it's very try-hard-ish, right?
well,
Like
the most offensive part is in the first 15 seconds because he uses that fucking that like Mexican accent. He's hey, what's up, like blah blah blah, like something like that. So automatically, right there off the bat, he's coming in wrong. That's the most offensive part. It's only in the first 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
The other stuff, it's like every stereotype that people like for instance, the song's called Caramba. I've never heard anybody say any Mexican.
No
person ever
Mexican
say
says Ay caramba.
He should have made it about like the Simpsons or something.
Bart
like that
Simpson
instead,
says
yeah.
Ay caramba, yeah.
But like And he's just like talking about like big booty Latinas, and he's just like eating tacos. But then there's the part with the fat Mexican dude like sitting on his couch just being like a lazy shit. So it's like right there, it's like, what are you getting at? Like, we're just like fat Mexicans just like sitting at home and shit.
Yeah. Well,
so it's very weird.
I have a full-time job, but I am a fat Mexican.
But like, like it's weird. It's like he's trying to be, and then the other thing too, like he's doing like the fucking bullfighting shit and stuff like that. And isn't that Spanish? That's not even like Mexican, is it?
It's Mexican, but it's also Spaniard.
I think it's Spanish in origin though. Right?
Yeah, it's Spaniard, but also it's big like bull riding, bullfighting, horse dancing, like all that shit is big in Mexico. Yeah.
But it's just all that stereotype shit, dude. Like hot sauce and fucking margaritas and big booty Latinas and tacos and shit like that. It's
Yeah, I don't know, but like I think he's cultured, bro. I think Tyga's cultured. I wouldn't be offended by it at all, dude.
Nah, I don't think he's cultured at all.
You don't think he's cultured?
I think he's half
He's
Filipino,
from San Bernardino.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's from the Dino.
We don't claim that, bro.
I don't claim that.
I don't claim
We
that
don't
either,
claim
but
I'm sure he's like a San Bernardino guy that claims LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like everybody else.
He fucking dated a Kardashian, dude. He was dating
know.
Kylie for.
I don't know.
Wow.
I think he's whack, especially for this. Like,
I don't think it's overly offensive.
I'm not offended.
I know it's easy to find offense in it, but it seems like you don't know what he's getting at. So it's like, it's like offensive without being offensive. It's weird.
I'm not trying to defend him or anything, but I'm definitely not offended. Yeah, I can care less.
I don't know. Anyways,
is that on that?
Since we're on the topic of music, did you guys know that you can look up on Spotify? I don't know if you want to bust out your Spotify. You can look up Upside Down, and they created a playlist for you.
That's awesome.
That basically any song that like Vecna's coming after you, supposedly it has your top songs that'll save your ass. And I want to see if this shit's true for you guys. Like if you can actually even sing the lyrics of the song that they put up. Like what are your
based on our music.
So they base it off of what you listen to.
It's the Upside Down playlist.
Yep.
I'm excited for this.
Oh wow!
Is
yours already popped up? Bad Bunny.
Mine's out of control, bro.
Mine is
Go ahead.
top 3
My shit still.
is Music for a Sushi Restaurant, which is like my least favorite Harry Styles song ever.
Obviously not.
No, trust. Lazy Eye by Silver Sun Pickups, which I actually like a lot. Overdrive by Drake. Prayers, Los Bunkers. Nah, this shit's whack.
Those bunkers.
Yeah, this shit's whack. None of these songs are saving my life. I'll tell you that right now.
Mine is.
I'm running towards Vecna if all this shit is playing.
Yeah, this isn't very accurate.
No, huh?
And it's more than mine is more than 5 songs.
No, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a full ass
It's a full
fucking
actual playlist?
Yeah.
But you're just going off the first top
I just
5?
went off the top 5.
Okay, mine is Mother by Danzig, which I have been listening to a lot of Danzig. It might save me. Skinny Ramen Freestyle by Eric the Architect. I don't listen to that song that much. 8 Boy by Chris Travis. I don't listen to that song that much. Stay Up, Stay Alive by Dead and Path. I do listen to that song a lot.
That is a good song. That's
And
a classic.
I Wish by Ka, which I don't listen to that.
Is any of that saving your life?
Maybe the first one, Mother by Danzig, or Stay Up, Stay Alive by Dead and Path.
Can you give me lyrics right now, like if I asked you to?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it'll save your life. You?
You
got Drake?
Dude. Yeah, there's Drake in there, like right off the bat. There's Future, there's Bad Bunny, there's Drake, there's a corrido song, there's Kendrick Lamar, and then there's El Alfa, which I don't really listen to a lot, but my girl does, so that shit's always playing around me. So
what you're
So
telling
would
me
it save
is, so what he's telling me is Vecna's got a hold of him, and his girl's like, oh, fuck it, Alfa's on. Hang on. I really like this song.
La mama, de la mama, de la mama, de la mama, and I snap out of it, dude.
Oh, shit.
You said yours is decent, Pablo, or nah?
Yeah, I mean it's not on point, but it's pretty good. I got Tu Sonrisa by Elvis Crespo, Callejón 58 by Oscar Cortez, Por Si Acaso, Herencia de Patrones. This is where it gets
a lot
weird,
of Spanish
bro.
music, bro.
It's like Behind Bars by Slick Rick. I don't really listen to that song. And then it's Mambo Lupita. I don't really listen to that song.
I'm surprised the Sonrisa is on there, dude.
Hey, bro, I be listening to that a lot.
What song is that? Why? What's wrong with that song?
Será su sonrisa.
Yeah.
Será su
Oh shit,
sonrisa.
some cumbia shit.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to a lot of Spanish music. Y'all are very cultured.
I actually do.
Tyga
Try,
could
bro.
never, dude. Straight up.
Tyga
could never.
He wishes, bro.
You know what I had on repeat the other? Do we get flagged for playing music?
Yeah,
Yeah.
never
yeah. We
mind.
can't play music.
I don't even know what song this is, but it was like on my mind, so I kept on playing it. I had it on repeat. Some like Spanish
Oh, the
song.
last episode we played. Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
but I think we were talking over it, and it was so like short the amount
Yeah,
we played.
yeah,
We
yeah.
didn't get flagged for
I
it.
didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
It's in that montage where you're swinging around that hammer like Thor.
Yo, was that embarrassing for you to watch?
It was cringy for sure.
Yeah, it was very cringe. I felt like just watching it up here. I was like, man, why did I bring this up?
Well, we made you play.
Hey,
it.
and we're like, yeah, it's going on the thumbnail.
That's true. That close up was disgusting.
You guys did me wrong for that. For sure.
You should have showed up. If you would have showed up, it would have never
Hey,
gone
hey,
up.
Hey, hey, I'm always here. They always do me wrong. My face is like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
All I'm saying is
They always do me dirty. I always look at the thumbnail. I'm like, man, whatever.
that's the fun that we have when you edit, you know?
Hey, we gotta make the time worthwhile, you know.
Comic-Con's going on right now.
I know.
San Diego Comic-Con.
Actually, somebody was telling me. So apparently, like, even if you don't have a ticket, you can show up, and because it's not just inside the convention center, there's stuff outside as well, like lots and lots of vendors and everything, and everything outside is free. So it's someone told me it's actually worth it just to show up.
If I go though, I want to go inside and like
Same, but
hit up like those releases,
panels?
panels, and then those like limited releases. Like if I go, I'm spending money. That's all I know. I got to save up
It
to
costs
go.
money to go, and then the hotel too.
Yeah.
because they jack the prices.
Oh, you
now.
gotta
They
get it
know,
ahead of
they know,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, you have to get you have to
in
sign
San
up.
Diego, though.
Yeah.
You just
It's a 4-day event, man.
drive back.
I'm not driving back and forth for 4 days.
in a row. It's a lot, bro. Gas ain't cheap right now.
Honestly, you probably save money staying at a hotel than fucking driving back and forth from San Diego.
Oh, you have family down there, don't you?
I had family down
they
there,
don't?
yeah. Not anymore.
They disowned you.
No, they just moved.
I know, I'm just messing.
Um,
Yeah, someone told me it's actually worth it, and it's outside is about 5 days worth of stuff. I don't think even with those 4 days you can see everything in the convention.
no,
Yeah.
it's so packed. Like some people sell like VIP passes like for panels or for meet and greets and stuff. But dude, like I don't know if it'll be fun even going to Comic-Con. Like it'll be cool, but like are you actually making it to anything, or are you just waiting in line like all day for one thing or two things?
I personally wouldn't want to meet anybody. Like, I don't care that much.
Mhm.
Plus, you have to pay them, and like, it's gonna start adding up.
Right.
Like, I've gone to plenty Comic Cons, not that big. Like, I've gone to like Long Beach Comic Con. I've gone to like Stanley's Comic Con, and I mean, back then I was into comics a lot, so I was just looking for deals and like stuff, and you just walk around, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
In order for me to want to see someone, I feel like I would want them to be in character. Like I don't want to meet them as like a regular fucking person. You know, if I'm gonna meet I don't know.
As a collector, like maybe
You would want the Comic Con exclusives.
I would want something signed, but especially like the Comic-Con exclusives. Yeah.
Do you wait in line for those? I don't know. I don't know how that
You do.
works. You do?
You do.
Okay, so yeah, see, you might be waiting in line.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
But
I don't
I
care that
mean,
much.
they're doing two things now. Or I don't know, maybe they've always done this, but they sell a limited amount online and then they sell the rest in person.
Yeah.
But they do like a 1,000-piece release, you know, like they only made 1,000 of this, which sounds like a lot, but really that shit fucking, especially online, that shit flies.
Oh yeah, that's
That's like, yeah, not even a minute of waiting.
how many people they say entered that Travis Scott release the other day?
I don't know.
Dude,
Shit
it
ton.
was a ton. I think it was like over 2 million or something.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
something like that.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised you
entries.
didn't enter.
And I'm fucking money. What the fuck was that?
Bro, that's an easy flip.
That's like a
If you would have
fucking...
had
No.
money after.
I was like, my bank account was like negative, bro.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I couldn't
Oh, it's
afford
a couple more negatives, a couple more hundreds.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
it wouldn't have gone through.
It would have gone... Oh, yeah, that's true. Huh?
I wish.
So, Marvel released a couple... well, they didn't release anything, but
Announced.
they announced, yeah. They announced Spider-Man Freshman Year.
That was my question. Is that an animated series?
It's
or is it-
animated,
okay.
so it's supposed to be based on Tom Holland, though. And I think they're already talking about sophomore year as well.
Is that canon?
Hmm?
Is it supposed to be like it's basically gonna be what's taking place with him once he goes to college.
I don't know if it's college or if it's backtracking to high school.
Yeah. I thought it was high school.
Oh,
But they're doing the whole like they already confirmed Daredevil and Fisk are gonna be a part of it. Like the actors, their voices are gonna be a part of it. So it's gonna be like pretty much every villain is gonna have their own episode type of thing.
Wait, when in high school did it take place?
It depends because some of it.
I don't think it was Spider-Man.
I think the old cartoon was actually in college.
Yeah, he was in college.
Yeah, it's got to be based in college.
Yeah, yeah, because the last episode, did he graduate already, or was he like a junior or something?
No, he was
the
like a
last
junior.
episode, the last movie. He was a junior.
They were getting accepted into colleges.
So he had to be
Right.
senior, right?
So it might
Okay,
follow.
senior, yeah.
It might follow on that, or it might just be its own new thing. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, they're starting to confirm like actual actors that play. Like I said, Daredevil and Fist. They're the same actors that play them in the TV show and
Yeah.
then in the movies. They're gonna be the ones in this series. This isn't coming out till 2024 though. And
Damn, 2
then
years from now.
they also confirmed What If season 2, which comes out next year.
Did you watch What If season 1?
I watched some of it,
I didn't
some
watch that either.
episodes. Apparently, it was like a big favorite for a lot of people. They really liked What If. Also, What If kind of played into the multiverse, into Doctor Strange
Yeah,
multiverse
that's
of
what I
madness.
heard.
Yeah,
That it all had to do with it. A,
Mhm.
little bit, yeah.
A lot of it played into that. So it was
Same with Loki too, from what I heard,
Loki into.
which already got confirmed for a second season.
Oh, Loki
you,
did.
You liked Loki, huh?
I like Loki. The show was
You Loki like Loki.
I Loki like Loki. The show was cool. I just didn't follow it as much as I followed like WandaVision.
Okay, I don't know
or-
why I thought it was like one of your tops.
No, it's one of Steph's tops.
It's not one of my tops.
But it's a lot of people's top. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people really like Loki. It's not bad. Like I think Loki's funny. It was cool, and then they had their own multiverse thing going on too with all these fucking Lokis. But it was cool. Sylvie was cool too. It was a good show. And then I don't know if you were big on X-Men, but they're bringing X-Men 97 to
Yeah, you sent
Disney
it to me.
Plus. Yeah.
They're bringing.
I thought you said you were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I grew up on that shit.
I wish I could say the same.
That and Spider-Man.
I know. I wish I could say
That's
the same.
actually what made me into a Marvel person. Because prior to that, I was
You and
huge into
fucking
Batman.
you and everyone else our age, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
I was more DC when I was younger for sure too. You guys remember those cartoons on?
The Batman animated stuff.
Yeah, but there's
Batman
also
animated
like
series.
there was also Flash. Flash was on there, and then I remember Static Shock.
Justice
yeah.
League.
Static
He's
Shock.
he's Justice League.
Mhm.
I was into that.
I-
as a kid.
If I watched cartoons, I was watching fucking Nickelodeon shit, and you
Yeah.
know.
I watched Batman, which is crazy because Batman the animated series came out when I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I was my nephew's age now. But like this fool over here, like watching like Coco Melon type shit.
Coco Melon!
No, not Coco Melon, but stuff like that. Like sometimes I sit there and I watch what he watches. I'm like, dude, this is so.
You're like
fucking
real
lame,
little
bro.
kid shit, right? You're
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
I'm like, this is so fucking lame, bro. Like I was watching Batman, like
Yeah.
Street Sharks, Ninja Turtles, like that's the shit I was watching.
Yeah.
Yo, Street Sharks though, that was dope.
Street Sharks,
You
my
know what I
name,
used-
bro.
I used
See, I never got into Street Sharks.
Street Sharks was sick.
I used to watch.
I was
a
one
lot
of the toys.
I used to watch a lot of Tom and Jerry, dude.
I watched Tom.
Oh, I like Tom and
Even
Jerry.
that's better. Like Looney. I used to watch Looney Tunes.
They're
Even
like-
that shit was better than the fucking shit.
I didn't watch too much Looney Tunes, but Tom and Jerry was fun.
Scooby Doo.
Cartoon violence.
Yeah,
dude.
Scooby-Doo was cool.
Yeah. Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo with Kiss was fucking sick too.
Yeah, but see, like because there was lots of violence in that shit too. Like they were hitting each other with like
Mhm.
Yeah.
hammers and all this
Blowing
shit.
each other up.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote and all that stuff. Like, and I didn't grow up violent.
I think my favorite shit growing up was. It's funny that he brought that toy out, but Hey Arnold, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents,
Yeah, see,
and then
I missed that whole era.
yeah,
I didn't have cable.
I thought like
That's why I don't relate to the SpongeBob memes or like Fairly Odd Parents.
which is
stuff.
crazy because like SpongeBob was the fucking cartoon for like
It
people
still
our age.
was.
Yeah,
It was still going on, dude. That's wild.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, and then The Simpsons, of course. Fucking obsessed with it. Pablo's
yeah.
dying over here. Put the show the camera your face because you look fucking damn.
You just choke on your own spit.
Thanks, Porky.
But for his laugh, you want to fucking focus the camera on himself.
Pablo, hit the button, goddammit. One more thing before we bring our guest in. We have a guest today, by the way. Is Vince McMahon. He's retiring from WWE. He's no
Is he
longer the
really?
CEO.
What the
Yeah.
You guys didn't hear this?
He announced it yesterday.
Ah.
So
I was actually watching wrestling yesterday. I was at the
40,
bar.
40 years with the fucking company. Supposedly it's voluntary. So you guys know what's going on with Vince, right?
No.
No.
So he's being investigated for 3 or 4 cases where he actually paid off. The most recent one or the first one that came to light was they don't say who. It's an active case, but it was a female wrestler. Like, they were all talent. Some referees, some might have been like actual the divas back in the day. One, he paid her off $3 million of hush money. Don't say shit. And I think finally, like, she's finally like opening up about what's happening. They're not saying exactly what, but you can only imagine, right? I mean, you saw how rated R that shit was back then, and like, so you can imagine, like, I mean, basically he had fucking, that they know of, 4 affairs.
Okay.
He's paying off a total of $12 million in between the four women that are involved, and this all just like the allegations and the investigations started this year, like just recently. So he like stepped down just for a while, and then he gave the company to Stephanie McMahon, which is his daughter.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'm taking over the company while he does this investigation. And yesterday he announced, like, oh, you know what? I'm 77 years old. After 4 decades, I'm finally going to call it quits.
That fool had some work done, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know how old. I never
He's-
really thought about how old he was. But yeah.
Pull up a picture of him, Pablo, if you can, from the 80s. And then I think he started in 83. Just pull up Vince McMahon 80s and then Vince McMahon today. Like, he looks younger today than he did back then.
Steroid use alone, dude.
Oh, yeah. He
Yeah.
was on some
I'm
shit.
pretty sure he's still on testosterone right now. Look.
Oh, I mean, a lot of people, a lot of older
Well,
people are on boosters, right?
When you use
TRT.
steroids, don't you like lose testosterone? So eventually you do have to
No,
No?
it's part of the cycle. They'll throw testosterone in there.
in there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, something sketch is going on.
He's stepping down voluntarily because he got in trouble, and it's better for him to step
Just
down.
retire so he doesn't lose.
So the WWE doesn't look bad because he's still gonna be making
that,
money,
and
probably.
maybe it's like, okay, since he's in the WWE, all the WWE stock is his, this and that, you know what I mean? So maybe him stepping down is like, okay, if something does happen, I'm not going to lose my company. I'm not going to lose my money.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes, we all know why he's doing it. But it's funny because, like,
He's not dumb.
all the wrestlers, like, everyone is, like, praising him. Yeah, dude, see?
That's him now.
That's him now. Is that him now? That's maybe, like, a couple years
That's
ago.
probably like 10 years
Pull him
ago or
up now.
something.
Like, pull him up now. But yeah, it's obvious, right? But like all the wrestlers now are praising him, like, oh, like, thank you, Vince, this and that. Like,
Looks better
I
than
mean,
me, dude.
he gave him money, so you know, whatever. But it's crazy how like he's got to have some rough allegations that are probably true for him to just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. I can only imagine.
I think it's more fucked up than actual affairs.
More what?
I think it's actually more fucked up than affairs.
What do you mean?
Like, cause like you're paying somebody that much to stay quiet about an affair.
Oh no, there's definitely more to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
There's gotta-
yeah. I mean, you look at them.
There's got to be some shady.
Well, they've
shit
had
in
all
there,
kinds of
bro.
scandals in the past. They had scandals where
All stuff happening behind the scenes that we never knew about that you don't really. Think
well, there
about.
was a scandal with, I think it was Pat Patterson, and then some ring crew, maybe a referee, like in the 80s or early 90s, where they had ring boys, right, and they would help them like set up the ring and stuff, and they were minors, and there was actual allegations against them. And I think some of it might have been actually proven that it was true, where they were actually molesting these fucking minors. And, you know, of course, WWE always gives hush money trying to cover shit up because they don't want to tarnish their name, right? So, like, there's always been just sketchy shit going on with these guys. The whole steroid thing where they basically, if they're not giving you the steroids, they're not fucking testing you, right?
Yeah.
There was a joke where they say, oh, yeah, the steroid test was them just smelling you. Like, just, you know, like, they didn't fucking check for this shit. But then stuff like Chris Benoit where he's fucking going crazy and he goes on a fucking killing spree, kills his family, kills himself. And now people are saying, well, you know, one is probably steroids, and then two, like, you know, it just all the
The other
head,
thing
all the
too
bumps, all the
is-
concussion. Maybe they didn't follow concussion protocol back then, and he fucked up his brain. Eddie Guerrero.
But they weren't.
He,
Here's the thing: they weren't even drug testing back then either. Because
No.
that's the thing. A lot of those old wrestlers and stuff, and maybe even some new ones, like were heavily into drugs.
Yeah, well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like Eddie Guerrero, same thing. Fucking steroids, you know, enlarged his heart or whatever. That on top of all the pain medication they were on, and guess what? Guess who gives them the pain pills? their own doctors.
Yeah.
And they're fucking these people up, or they were
Oh
at
yeah,
least.
a lot of them had to have been addicted to painkillers.
Yeah.
Had to.
Yeah.
It's the only way they made it.
I mean, Brian Pillman fucking he died because of this fucking shit too.
It's in his fucking name, man. Pillman.
It goes deep, man. I actually want to have an episode where I talk about Brian Pillman because I'm actually a fan now.
I told you that one episode of Dark Side of the Ring made me a huge fan of him.
But dude, he
was a smart dude.
He was very smart. The way that everything worked out, and we'll bring it up one day. But man, like,
but going back to what we were talking about, like all the stuff that they would like even kept quiet. Like I didn't know the way Macho Man Randy Savage's wife died, and that was with Dolph Ziggler, who was a current wrestler. So like they covered that up too, at least within the organization. I'm sure it was on the news.
Wait, what was that?
Because so they had already split up, and
Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, and she was with she was fucking around with Dolph Ziggler, and they ended up like they were like in a hotel room somewhere like on a bender doing like drugs and shit.
Wait,
and she overdosed.
Not Dolph Ziggler, because he's more recent.
I'm pretty sure it was Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, when did this happen? He's literally like a 2010s.
I know, but I'm pretty sure it was him.
Really?
I could be wrong.
I didn't hear about this. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think.
I could.
I don't think he has that rep at all.
It was
I doubt it.
It's a name similar.
Somebody older, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly. Or Sunny too. That she was Sunny. You remember Sunny from the 90s?
Yeah.
She fucking went off the rails too, man. And just recently, maybe this year or sometime last year, or just recently, she fucking DUI killed somebody.
Really?
She's in jail.
I didn't hear about this shit.
And that shit is like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of those like wrestlers and divas, a lot of the divas actually doing well for themselves.
Yeah.
But I feel like some of them, like China, like they all like really got fucked up with pain pills too, or just drugs in general, and like it kind of screwed up.
She was on steroids, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck yeah, she's buff as shit.
They were all like screwed up after they left WWE, and then the company, they were known for helping the wrestlers with rehab and stuff afterwards, even if they weren't part of the company anymore. They still try to help them out with rehab and shit, but like they kind of tarnished their futures in a way as well.
It's
but you can't pin it all on them either, right? We all make our own choices, but still, like when it's
but
that easily accessible.
Basically, it was like in that moment they're like, "Oh, we'll offer you everything," but the ultimate price they paid for that their 15 minutes of fame was
death,
last them their whole life.
Yeah,
death.
Yeah, but let's take a break. We'll bring our guest in. So it's gonna be like, hey Nestor, I took too many pills. I think I'm dead, man.
I drank too many Mike's Hard.
I don't do pills, dude.
I think I'm gonna pass out. I need you to.
Those are fun though.
You said pills are fun.
Okay, edit that out.
Just bleep it. Beep are fun.
Those are my high school days. I'm over it. Kind of.
Beep are fun.
No drugs. No drugs.
They were vitamins.
I mean, I used to take shit that I didn't even know what it was.
Serious?
Yeah.
So people just hand you shit. You're just like, I'll take it. The only thing I've ever taken, are like Xanax.
Oh yeah.
Xanny bars.
That one day, or you've
Taken
done it
more than
before?
once.
Yeah.
I've done it like twice. And that one time we did lean. Were you guys scared me that I was
That
gonna
was fun.
die?
Yeah.
You guys are dicks, bro. Don't sit down. Don't sleep. Or no, don't lay down. Don't lay down. You're gonna die.
Fuck.
I was puking.
You puked?
I puked. Well, I tried to. Nothing came out.
Oh, you're trying to make yourself throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Y'all are dicks.
It's fun, man. You're fine.
And then I went home and slept for like 10 hours.
Best sleep of your life,
Yeah,
though.
it was pretty good sleep.
I know. Lean was awesome. Lean was probably one of my favorite highs.
Yeah. It's a little bit like doing weed, but like you're just like you feel things more, I feel like. Because I was driving home and like the music was playing. I was like, yeah, this is sick.
To me, lean is like your life is chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
Does it make you numb? I feel like it makes you
Yeah,
numb.
well, yes and no. So with me,
Because your jaw hurts, so you feel your jaw. Or
nah,
your
not
hip.
even that.
Yeah.
With me, it was like I was in the passenger seat, like kind of melted on the seat, and I had the window
Yeah.
down, and we're cruising. I remember like so fucking vividly, fucking Wiz Khalifa is playing, and I feel the song like in my body. It's weird.
Yeah,
I feel the beat. And then I felt the wind, like from having the window down, just hit my face and goes like straight through my body. So it's like you're numb and you're not, because you feel that and it feels so good. I don't know.
Like you said, you feel like you're melting and you kind of feel
Yeah.
like you feel the song as well, like the vibrations.
Yeah.
That's how I knew I was high. Because I was driving home and I was like, fuck.
It was amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
It was I did it twice, I think.
I only did it once. But now you can't get that shit, huh?
Promethazine, I don't know if they really prescribe it as
Not
much anymore. Yeah. Promethazine, Sprite, and fucking Jolly Ranchers.
Dude, when I used to work at Walgreens, I remember like we'd get the fucking people with fake lean prescriptions and shit like coming in there to buy it. Pharmacists would deny that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure they have a way to filter it out. Like,
It's like somebody's actually sick and they need that shit. No, get the fuck out of here,
or
you fucking junkie.
they would call the doctor saying like, "Hey, we're out of this. We're gonna replace it with that," and like they'd get the doctor.
Right.
Because specifically, it's what, promethazine with codeine?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the person we got it from, he fucking pretty much jacked it from his mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was his mom's script. I don't think it was active anymore. Like, she wasn't really using it anymore.
No,
but
no, it was an old one. Because they always, like, they prescribe you that, and, like, it's always too much.
yeah,
But
it
back
was
then used to
full.
be.
It was
like
a
whole
full bottle, yeah.
And you don't even really take it.
What do they prescribe it for, though?
Cough.
Cough, yeah.
Yeah.
Sore throat.
They only give you full bottles. They don't
Yeah.
like. I forgot how it went, but like the pharmacist can only give you a full bottle. They can't.
My mom had some for a
Split
while,
it.
too. But I don't know what the fuck happened to it.
We had a dude like break in there one time and like hopped over the counter.
Did he steal them?
Yeah,
Hell
but
yeah.
he stole the mild ones because the controlled substance are in a timed lock.
Right.
They need.
Oh, so he stole without codeine.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
He stole the
NyQuil.
pussy shit.
Yeah, straight up. Just fucking
Robitussin.
just
Yeah.
cough syrup.
Over the counter shit.
Yeah.
Which they say doesn't do anything, right? Like, you
No.
actually need
So
shit
you need
with
the codeine, yeah.
For it to actually,
Yeah.
like, help.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why cough medicine is like a myth. It's like a waste of money, supposedly.
Well,
Cough medicine, not like NyQuil, Dayquil.
Oh, okay,
shit.
okay, okay. I was
Like
gonna say, 'cause
actual,
that
like,
shit works for
like
me.
a cough suppressant.
Right.
Well, I feel like NyQuil just has Tylenol and then shit to put you to sleep.
Yeah.
well, the Tylenol is for the pain reliever, and then the it has actually Benadryl in it.
Yeah, to put you to sleep.
Yeah, to put you.
Oh,
to sleep.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Diphenhydramine.
So does Benadryl actually help with allergies, or
Mhm.
just put you to sleep until the fucking?
No, so
Both, dude.
it's for allergies,
Mhm.
but it has a reaction where it
Makes you fall asleep.
makes you very
Drowsy.
drowsy. Yeah.
All right.
That's why
Mhm.
people try to
Catch
get
us
high on
next
it.
week. We're gonna take Benadryl at the beginning of the episode.
We just take ZQL. See,
I actually have Benadryl in my car.
we should do a challenge where we take Benadryl and see
Right before?
who's out last.
Just ends.
Hey, we'll do
Paulo right before he falls asleep, he like ends the episode.
We'll do a Benadryl and the Valerian root.
Oh shit!
What's a valerian root?
It's right there.
Right
You want
here.
to take some, bro?
What is it?
It's supposed to help you with dreams.
No. So like a lot of time, if you buy melatonin, it'll have some of that in it. And I don't know if you've ever heard some people don't like taking melatonin because it gives them crazy dreams.
Well, I take melatonin to sleep
Does it give you crazy dreams?
sometimes, but sometimes
Well, that's
I
the
wake up with a
valerian root.
fucking migraine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I've noticed that my dreams get fucking weird when I'm on melatonin. I honestly took it yesterday. I took 4 10-milligram melatonin, so 40.
You're
What
dreaming
the
right now, bro. By the way, this
fuck?
isn't real.
This ain't real.
Dude, I'm fucking high.
Hold
You
on.
woke up late. You never made it.
You're taking 40 milligrams of
Well,
melatonin?
Yeah, because each gummy is 10 milligrams, and I took 4.
You're only supposed to take one.
Well,
I take 5 every night, like 5 milligrams.
yeah, 5 milligrams. Yeah, I'll do 10 milligrams max.
This fool's on 4. I'm telling you, you're dreaming right now, dude.
40
Your pants are gonna
milligrams.
disappear.
No, it's 'cause
Trust.
if I take the normal dose, it won't put me to sleep, and I'll be up all night. And
You know why? It's because you've built this tolerance because you
They say
probably
people
take it
get
every
addicted
night.
to it. Yeah, people get addicted to it.
I
You've
don't
probably taken it every night, and now you built a tolerance, so you can take fucking so many. It's not gonna work. They say melatonin is only supposed to be used like once in a while, not
Yeah.
every fucking night.
And it's
Yeah.
not meant to knock you out either. It's
Like
supposed to
it,
help you.
if
It
you
just relaxes you, right?
if you're in
Rest
if
longer.
you have insomnia, you got to talk to a doctor and get prescribed like some real shit.
So I got prescribed trazodone to like help sleep, but I had a fucking allergic reaction. When I woke up, I had hives and I had like fucking.
I actually heard people
Fuck
get
that.
addicted to sleeping pills as well.
Trazodone is addictive too. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, maybe they
So-
knew you were allergic to trazodone and they gave it to you, and they're like, he's gonna take Benadryl and then he's gonna knock out.
I'm addicted to sleep, dude. Maybe I'm addicted too.
So yeah. So
Yeah, people get addicted to trazodone. So
You're on it
makes
though.
sense.
Porky says the darnest things.
I'm gonna have to clip that and make it into a
Yeah. Well, let's tell people who you are before we keep.
I know
going.
it's like just some random guy.
This man
just
a
comes
fucking
back.
intro, dude.
just a fat Mexican.
So I wrote a little intro. It's
You
It's
wrote
probably
an
wrong.
intro.
I wrote an
Yeah.
intro for him. Yeah.
Alright, let's hear it. Let's
That's
hear it.
special. He never writes intro for anybody.
You used to be the intro guy, but he's like, I don't know who he is. This and that. I'm like, no,
All right,
I
let's
got
hear it.
this.
Let's hear it.
I got this.
Coming out of Wildemar, California, weighing in at 175 pounds.
195.
195
I thought it was
pounds.
more. I thought
Damn,
it was more.
bro. 195.
Yeah.
I wish
Hey, I
I
used to
weighed
be
195.
I used to be 250 back in January 21.
That's true. I
Damn.
saw his ID, dude.
Yeah?
He's fat.
I was a chunky boy. I went from wearing like 2XLs to an XL.
All right, let's
for
get
you,
the
man.
intro.
Good
Let's get
for
the
you,
intro
man.
going on. Let's go.
I wear both.
So
We don't shame
I
here.
actually I met him in fat camp.
We
This-
jerked each other off.
This
Oh, wait,
this is
yeah.
what I was telling you guys. Like he says things like this, and then it's like, do I edit it or do I keep it?
Nah, you keep it.
Okay, I'll keep it.
They need to know.
God
The
damn
people
it.
want to know what went on at Fat Camp.
This man's
2021.
brain is like 10 strokes of genius. See, I wrote down no post-nut syndrome, but after that comment of jerking each other off, I'm going to say with post-nut syndrome now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like,
Sure.
why did I do this? Why did we invite him? Post-nut syndrome. He's a genius clip editor. He's our genius clip
He's our
editor.
clip editor. Yes.
I asked him, where the fuck or how the fuck do you come up with these fucking memes and clips? He said it's a mixture of a lot of free time and a little bit of autism. And I actually believe you for that one. I'm not judging you, but I believe you. It's fucking
Undiagnosed autism.
Mr. Slick Rick Cruz Azul, Enrique, our fucking editor, dude. Thank you for being here.
What's
All
up?
right, man, you're in the hot seat now.
What do you want me to say?
Tell us about yourself, dude. What do you do? How'd you meet Nestor? How'd you?
Tell us how you met Nestor, actually. That's what I want to know. And what was your first impression?
He was fucking weird, honestly. If you want an 100% honest
Yeah,
opinion,
100% honest.
like, should I tell him where we work? Or
No, don't tell him where we work
You,
together.
you guys are coworkers.
Okay,
That's all
we
we're
work
gonna know.
together.
Yeah.
When I first met him, didn't say shit to me. Didn't talk. He just did his own thing, got himself ready, and then he just sat there. Didn't talk to me at all. I'd ask him a couple questions, like how long he's been working here, or shit like
Well,
that.
okay, I'm not a morning person. When I show up to work in the morning, I get my shit ready. I make sure we're ready to go. And that's it, man. Like, let me fucking settle in. Especially, okay, no offense. I'm working with someone new.
He was new?
He's
Yeah,
new,
okay,
and it's
yeah.
like,
And at that point, you're already jaded.
yeah, I'm like, dude,
I
just
don't want to be at work.
just slow down.
How many new people had you gone through at that point?
Slow down, tie your boots first, and then let's talk. Like, let's settle down a little bit. He comes in all fucking excited and
Uh-huh.
happy, and I'm like, yo,
It's
chill,
my first
bro.
day on,
He was trigger happy.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we gonna see any dead bodies?
Hey man, I've never done CPR before. I'm like, all right, dude, cool. Shut up. I'm just kidding, dude.
And Nestor's like, oh, you can practice on me.
Go ahead. Keep bashing me. Keep bashing me.
Yeah, he just as the day goes on, he was still quiet. Didn't really talk much. He gave me one word answers.
In your head, you're like, this guy's a dick.
And I'm like, all right, well, this guy doesn't want to fucking talk, so I'm not gonna talk to him. And I started talking to like my other friends that work there, and then this guy started getting jealous. He's like, you're not gonna butter me up like that, too.
Okay, now.
You know what? I believe that because earlier he cleaned the studio today. He's like, so you guys are just not gonna mention that I cleaned the studio?
Well, yeah, like, come on. This shit's was a fucking mess, and cleaned up after you, fucking pigs.
there was-
It's like someone who gets a new your girlfriend gets a new haircut and you don't notice.
Oh.
She paints her nails.
Well, it's like, you know, sometimes you want to be left alone. Maybe it was one of those fucking days, and
It was
this
a
guy's
Monday.
like- it's always the newer guys, which I used to be a new guy before, and they're always so too excited to be there. It's like, yo, relax, man.
It's my first day.
We got 12 hours, bro. You don't got to jam everything in 1 hour in the first hour.
That's only my third day out here.
Yeah, so
How new were you?
I think it was like, like 2 years ago when we first worked together, right?
Yeah.
I would have been like 6 months in probably because I
Yeah.
started 2019 in December.
And I think you told me you were only working, like, you haven't worked too many of the 911 shifts, right, at that time?
Ooh, no. Well, actually, that's not true. When I started, I was only doing 911. It was mostly South End.
Oh, okay.
And
So boring, lame shit.
Yeah. So
During COVID.
Yeah, and honestly, we only got like 1 or 2 calls a day.
Yeah.
And then
So
when I transferred up to the south, to the north, that's when like the cool shit started happening. I think we were trying to get to a fucking hanging like ASAP, and
we were.
yeah, because there was a hanging in Riverside.
Oh, probably.
And you were like, "Oh, you need to get there fast." That's the only time I ever heard you fucking say more than 3 words. Like, we better fucking get there before fire does.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
want to get canceled. That's like the only full on sentence he ever said that day.
So demanding, huh?
He's like, "You better get there." And I'm driving. This dude's like holding on to the oh shit handle. Because of my driving.
Are you that person?
What?
You hang on to the old oh shit handle.
Not really.
Not no more, but he
No.
was when I worked with him the first time.
It's like when you work with somebody long enough, you trust them. When you're working with somebody for the
Someone
first
new,
time, you're
yeah.
like trying to figure it out. Yeah.
I'm squeezing through all these fucking cars. He's holding on to the old shit handle.
I mean, I drove for 4 years. Like,
Were you?
I was that guy.
Were you a passenger seat driver or backseat driver? Where you're like, oh, watch out.
no, I let them do their thing. If they're lost, I'll fucking talk. But if they know where they're going or what they're doing, I was in his shoes. Like, that used to be my job. So,
yeah, that's true.
so it's like what I didn't like people doing to me, I don't do to other people. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think he ended up like giving me his Instagram the first day after that. Like after like 6 hours in, we ended up like buttering up to each other.
Yeah. It just
I think it was cool.
takes
that,
time,
like,
dude.
got us to like talk to each other.
Yeah, and like we weren't partners. He just
I just picked up his shift.
picked up some overtime shifts with me. Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing is, like, I had lost my partner because he got injured, so I was getting new people, or like I
All
was
the
getting
time.
mystery meat every fucking shift. So with me, it's like, all right, well, we got to do this again. I gotta like give my life story to the next person, and then
yeah.
same thing
Yeah,
the
I
next
feel that.
person.
Yeah.
So he walked into that mentality where I was feeling like that, like, all right, well, I gotta introduce myself again. I gotta tell him like how long I've been doing this. I gotta go through the whole.
I've gone through
fucking
that
life
at
story.
my job too,
Yeah.
because like I've trained so many people at this point. It's just like the last guy trained him. Like I don't like before I used to like be like, all right, I'm gonna show this guy in a way that I wasn't trained, and the last guy was
Yeah.
like, just go over there, bro.
So the best thing that ever happened to me was getting AirPods around that time, because now it's like, all right,
You're
we're at
so
post, or we're posting. I'll put these on. Now they know I don't want to talk, or I don't feel like talking today. But I think he picked up a couple shifts. I don't think it was necessarily like 6 hours into it. Like, yeah, maybe we started like, asking each other a couple questions. I think he started picking up a couple shifts, and that's when we're like, all right, he's becoming more of a regular at this time.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, now we can like fucking.
And to be honest though, like some of the new people that we hire are fucking idiots. Like
Yeah.
not to stroke my own dick, but like I'm good at my job. I know where everything is in the back. I know where all the hospitals are. I know where everything's at. He didn't really have to tell me anything. He didn't like when you hop in the back,
I'm not trying to bash other people or like go too crazy into what we do at work. But yeah, I think you had the knowledge, like simple as that. Some people just,
and I feel
they
like
just don't know.
and I feel like if he got stuck with someone who just doesn't know, it's just gonna make his day harder.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I'm one that truly I don't care if I was just joking. I don't care if somebody's new. Because like I said, the way I see it is I was in that spot once. I was new once. I was probably the bad EMT ones. I was the lost EMT ones. Like, and I've been bashed for it, back in the day. So it's like, why would I'm in no place to bash somebody else, because I'm not the best at my job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm in no position. Even somebody that's been doing it for fucking 20 years is not the best at their job. I mean, just recently I had to not necessarily check somebody that's got fucking 15, 20 years on me, but I had to be like, dude, like, read your protocols, because they change, and you're following something that was
That's some old protocols.
that's real old,
Yeah.
and it's like you're gonna get in trouble for this shit.
People get comfortable. That's
And-
the thing, and they think they know everything, but then shit changes all the time.
And I think I stepped on his toes, and then I was like, I apologized, like, hey, I didn't mean to step on your fucking toes. I just want you to be, aware, because when I did my internship, they were all old timers. They were surprised at the shit that I was able to do and the shit that I was doing. They're like, oh, you can do that? Like, yeah, you didn't know
You
that?
didn't know?
You're the one teaching me, and you didn't know that? Like, that's scary.
scary.
So, and then he pulled me aside like a day later. He's like, hey, man, like, like, thanks for bringing that to my
Appreciate that,
attention. Like,
yeah.
I want you to know I read it. I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was kind of like one of those, like, oh,
Dumbfounded.
yeah, like, okay, like, he actually took it the right way, not even the wrong way, you know what I mean? And That's because I expect people to do that to me. You know what I mean? I expect somebody to not call me out, but like correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And then this job is all about constructive criticism. It's all about self-education, staying up to date with everything that's going on, educate yourself on everything that's going on. And if you're not doing that, you're going to fall behind. You know what I mean? And
makes sense.
And in life in general should be like that. You know what I mean? You shouldn't wait for someone to correct you. You should just try to, like, we're always working on ourselves, I guess, is the best way to.
God's working on all of us.
Okay. Okay. I wouldn't go that far. All right.
Yeah.
Though I respect this guy, though, because, I mean,
It
you
shows.
said.
I could tell in the way you talk about him, bro.
That's the first time he's
I don't think you've ever talked about me that way. Probably just like, oh, I gotta wait for this fucking dumbass to show.
Well, first off, he showed up on time.
Wow.
All right. You want to. You showed up late. And you set the schedule today. You set the schedule today.
Damn, bruh.
Shows up half hour late. It's the end of the world.
We show up on Mexican time.
This boy ain't even Mexican, though.
That's the thing. Guatemalan time is 15 minutes extra.
On top of Mexican time?
On top of Mexican
Oh,
time.
okay.
That's why.
You're
didn't know,
forgiven.
bro.
You're early, bro. You're
Yeah, I
early.
was early. I was actually early.
The point is he showed up.
So, actually, I want to try a drink. You don't drink, so it sucks. And if you want to talk about why you don't drink, we can. But can you bust out the
Bud Lights?
the Mountain Dew and the
Yeah.
Bud Lights?
Let's
So
talk about this. So why don't you drink?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I'm
One of my
no.
he gets a little frisky when he's drunk, and
Dude,
it's
it
just
just-
better if he doesn't.
If he doesn't want to get touched, it's better if I don't drink.
Oh, in that case.
Well, first off, before we get into
do
it,
shots? Nah.
Bud Light, you don't like it, right?
Fuck no.
No, I don't think
Anybody
anybody in
likes
here
it.
really likes
Nah,
it. There's
I don't.
cups up there.
When I used to drink it, it tastes like watered down like cat piss.
have cups.
Yeah. So the whole thing with
I never drink cat
with
piss,
this
but
is that
yeah.
people hate these light beers, right? Especially someone that's like beer connoisseurs like you guys. You guys drink fucking IPAs and expensive shit.
Not so much anymore.
No.
Now I'm more of a liquor person.
Oh. Well, anyways, there's a rumor on TikTok
Yes.
that if you mix Mountain Dew and Bud Light, it tastes fucking good.
Tastes like Mountain Dew, bro.
So we're gonna drink that.
Tastes like Mountain Dew.
Well, it depends. How much?
Well, you're not trying it.
How much Bud Light are you putting in?
I don't know. We're gonna wing it, dude. So while I pour this, why don't you tell us why you don't drink, if you don't mind?
I guess it doesn't really matter. When I was 19, I got diagnosed with end-stage kidney failure.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so it's
Shit.
probably best that I don't fucking drink alcohol.
Just put it
And-
this way: at 19, that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
usually like a, you know.
Well, to be honest, too, also I didn't like the taste of alcohol. I only drank at parties at in high school just to fit in, honestly.
Which is, I feel like, is most.
Yeah.
That's how everyone starts, right?
Yeah.
So
Nobody starts
my
off
biggest
an
thing was just
alcoholic.
smoking, and not really so much drinking
Back then,
back then.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
it's like I'm.
when you were in high school.
Yeah. Now since of my kidney thing, it's like I'm 100% like sober.
So what caused it? Did they tell you what caused it? Was it just like genetics or?
Honestly, it's a little bit of everything, genetics, and then not really. You know, when you grow up, you don't really think of being healthy. You just eat whatever you want, eat Hot Pockets, and honestly, all this shit we eat.
That's your eat whatever you want, and then Hot Pockets is the first thing that comes to mind.
yeah.
Shit, no wonder
I
why
used
you
to-
have this
Did
shit.
you guys watch Zombieland?
Which
No.
one? The second
Oh yeah,
one?
yeah,
Yeah, you know how Woody Harrelson's character is like super into Twinkies in the zombie apocalypse?
Uh-huh.
His thing would be Hot Pockets.
Dude, growing up,
But they would all be bad because they were kept in the freezer, and if there's no power, like
Yeah,
all the
they'll
Hot
go
Pockets
bad.
would have gone bad.
Oh yeah, huh?
I mean, Twinkies go bad too, but after
Now
a
they
while,
don't.
after a while, dude.
Like
There-
20
there's-
years, bro. It's all processed and sugar.
But
That's
see, that's
true.
a big reason why I respect him, because this fool is in his early 20s, fucking
mid-20s, but okay.
early. I mean,
24.
okay, now it's mid, but you were diagnosed in your
Yeah,
early
19.
20s, right?
Yeah.
Or 19.
Dude, like 2
He
weeks.
fucking
2 weeks before Christmas
hand me a Twizzler.
and like a month before my birthday.
So he's fucking doing the job. Like he's working as a fucking EMT. He's still getting it done. You know, he ain't no bitch. He ain't using it as an excuse. He's a little bitch. I mean, he's part-time, so.
I mean, yeah.
I low-key was hoping you were going to pick up the whole Twizzler thing. That's why I had to do the whole box and your Twizzler, but
Dick.
it didn't.
All right, so we're going to review this and then see what you guys think. I eyeballed
Winged
it.
it,
I
yeah.
winged it. Yeah.
It looked like it was more Bud Light than
Dude,
it
that
was.
shit looks like Lewis's piss from this morning when he woke
Yeah,
up all
probably.
hungover and shit.
Give one of these to Pablo too.
It looks like my piss after I take my vitamins, bro.
Dude, that just looks like Mountain Dew.
No, Mountain Dew's a little bit more green. This just looks like piss.
All right.
This
Cheers.
looks like someone who doesn't drink a lot of water.
Cheers to losing sperm cells.
Cheers.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
It's not good.
Yeah, fuck this, bro.
It's not good, but I'm gonna
Who's
drink
drinking?
I'm gonna drink it too.
it. It's not good.
That ain't it,
I feel like
Chief.
this is like a redneck drink.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say,
no
it's a trailer
offense,
park.
like
This is like a trailer park drink.
right?
Yeah.
Mountain Dew and Bud Light. Yeah.
It's the alcoholic gamer's drink.
I want nothing to do with that.
Alcoholic redneck gamer.
I'm trying to give
Say
it
that
a
3
chance,
times.
but no.
Nah, this just sucks.
Like a
the
Twitch
account?
streamer. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is garbage.
Yeah.
What was the account on TikTok that you got it from? Was it like Billy Ray Cyrus or Billy Bob?
Actually, it was. You follow him too? Billy Ray Cyrus?
No.
Oh.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, me neither. No, it's not. It's
Yo,
not
yo,
terrible.
This is something
I
like
think I only follow like 30 people on my TikTok. Yeah, it's like
What's your goal with all this?
with this.
Like, are you? You had mentioned you want to be like in social media. Or like, what's your goal?
Yeah, to work, basically the same thing you do, just be like an editor for you guys and hopefully grow this bigger, and then that way,
Or just be editor in general, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to just be us. Like, you want to work
Well-
with a lot of people as an editor, or
because right now I edit.
what's the end goal?
I don't know. There is not really an end goal right now,
No.
but as the way I see it, I just want to help you guys progress, edit it for you guys, do this from time to time, come in as a special guest, I guess.
You're not that special, but you're a guest.
Yeah, I am special needs.
he is undiagnosed autistic.
He is actually, yeah.
Yeah. We don't know.
Undiagnosed or
Probably.
spectrum?
Are you diagnosed?
No, I'm not.
he's like,
That's
probably.
rude.
No,
How
'cause
dare you
he's
assume, dude?
probably.
Yeah, how would you assume? I mean, why would you assume?
I
No,
mean,
I was just asking.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
getting
Yeah,
offended.
bruh.
I'm going home. I'm going cry.
Man, fuck you guys.
Back to the thing.
I don't need this.
Yeah. What was your question?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
What was your end goal? That's what.
Yeah, your end goal.
guess just be a full-time editor for you guys.
Okay, for us.
Yeah.
Just us.
I mean,
I think you should expand your horizons.
No. Well, right now I'm not just editing for you guys. I'm editing for my friends. I do Photoshop for my friends. My friend has his own detailing shop, and I
Mhm.
do reels for him on the
There you
side
go.
too.
Yeah, see. You called this something specific when I was talking to you initially about it, because you said it was for your portfolio for something.
Oh yeah, just also want to have it on my resume saying like, oh, I'm an editor for this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That way, helps me progress in life.
Well, dude,
That's
I
the reason
mean,
I'm working where I'm working.
true. I like it. I mean, but yeah, we've been a lot of like all talk lately, so we'll fucking amongst each other we'll talk about goals and whatnot after we record, and then go from there. But I mean, you've been producing some funny shit. Like, I don't know how you come up with half the shit you do. I mean, I wouldn't be able to fucking come up with that
You
shit.
gave him like specific, like, all right, go to like minute, blah blah blah, or do you actually
No.
watch
He
the
doesn't,
episode?
he
and you-
doesn't give me any freaking time frames. I had to watch the whole thing just to get to like.
You understand? I don't even watch the episodes because I edit them.
Yeah,
that's true.
I watch them. So
yeah.
I'll go in and let you know.
It
I'll pick
depends.
times.
If he gives me like certain topics he wants me to go over, I'll watch until I get to that point, and then I'll clip whatever I need to clip, and then once I give him his talking points, I'll go over the whole podcast, and then pick up things I think it's fun, like things that are funny. Like
Yeah.
remember what I was the audio problems having with one of the clips
Mhm.
with him.
Yeah,
Like I'm trying to get to that fucking word because I think that's gonna be a funny clip to have.
it's a
but
funny one.
Just my systems are.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I would run into that issue a lot too, the audio
Yeah, the
issue.
audio,
Yeah.
And it's like when I'm watching it, it looks fucking fine. And I send it to him, and he's like, "Hey, the audio's fucked up." I go back to watch it, and the audio's fucked up.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So it has to be some kind of export issue.
Definitely.
But again, I don't know
I
because
don't want to bore you with the details.
yeah.
When I export to the audio,
It's probably too much porn on my computer.
That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
do you see LimeWire's making a comeback?
Yeah, what's up with that? What-
I think it's NFTs, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it looks
yeah.
like an NFT type of network.
Like a hosting site or something.
for selling and shit like that.
Yeah.
But my thought is like all I remember LimeWire for is viruses. So I was like, this shit probably still gonna give you
Illegal music, porn,
Porn,
and viruses.
viruses.
There was porn on there.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Oh, you didn't know that?
How do I know that? I was in fucking middle school
Oh, yeah,
downloading
bro.
porn.
Of course I was downloading porn, bro.
Yeah, I used to- a lot of weird shit would come out of LimeWire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like weird shit.
weird shit.
I
Yeah.
knew the music. I never knew the fucking porn.
You know what it
Yeah.
was? Is LimeWire was original Rickroll. You would download something because
Yeah.
it was off a description. You didn't like. It's not like you got like a sample or something. It was a description. You would click that description and it would turn into something else.
Something else came out. Yeah, that's
It
true.
was almost always too the Bill Clinton when he addressed the Monica Lewinsky scandal. I did not have sexual relations with
yeah.
that.
I was trying to think what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was.
That,
It was
LimeWire was
sketch.
original Rickroll. You download
Yeah.
something and then you open it. You're
Something
like,
completely
"Ah,
different,
fuck."
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I remember. I think I was like 5 or 6 downloading music on my Zune because I never had an iPod. Yes, I was.
Oh, I never had
I
a
know what a Zune
Zune.
was. It didn't take off.
Not at all.
It was like a Microsoft.
Supposedly
thing.
it was
Yeah.
better than the iPod,
Yeah, it was trash.
but it just didn't like.
The iPod was just too hot at the time when the
Yeah,
Zune came
so
out. It was
everybody
like
wanted an
they were
iPod.
playing catch up and it just wasn't working.
That was around when the iPod video was around.
I think. Oh, okay. No, I think the Zune came out first with the MP4, and then iPod was like, "Well, if you can do it, we can do it better," and they did. But yeah, I don't know if I ever had a Zune. They looked cool because it was something new, right? Because iPod is always like. No, because iPod actually was coming out with like nanos and shuffles and all kinds of shit. So yeah, Zune just wasn't it. Anything Microsoft was never it.
yeah, really small storage. too.
Xbox.
That's true. I did have an Xbox at some point.
I never had Xbox.
I had a 360 and I got the Ring of Death.
Oh.
And I remember like I unplugged everything. I shut it off real quick. I gave it like 10 minutes, plugged it back in, and it disappeared. Dude,
Really?
it was like the biggest sigh of relief of my life.
What'd you do that garnered the Ring of Death?
I don't know.
What the
It just
fuck
happened?
is the
I
Ring of
just
Death?
turned it
You
on.
never heard about that?
No.
So with the old Xboxes, like when you would turn it on, there'd be a green power circle like around it once you turned it on.
Yeah.
If your Xbox, like supposedly it was when you were doing illegal shit, right? Like if you were like tampering with it or whatever, or like modding it in any type of way.
Yeah, but see, I
Because
never.
they used to like jailbreak it, like they used to do
Uh-huh.
like phones and all that and iPods and all that shit. So what would happen is your Xbox also they would because back then you used to have to pay, right, to be online.
yeah.
Yeah, so if like you have a fake account and you got like caught up, you would get that too. So instead, when you click like the green ring around your power button would turn red, and that would void any type of warranty. Like you were just fucking fucked.
Yeah.
Your Xbox wasn't gonna work anymore. You weren't gonna like be able to play online, anything. Like it was just dead. And so he got that on his,
I just shut it off or I unplugged it and then
and then
I
he
was
got it
good.
back.
Got lucky.
Well, there's multiple reasons to get the Ring of Death. It could
He's
be
gonna
'cause-
discredit everything you just said.
It could be that I never modded my Xbox.
I know a lot of people that did.
I didn't know you could.
Yeah, it was just like your screen. Like you know how you'd open it up and like your screen. The same thing that people used to do with their phones. I used to do it with like my Sidekick 3. Like you'd have like a special like little thing. And you'd be like MySpace. You customize all your little.
Oh,
like,
okay,
your
okay,
little
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Because I got my Ring of Death because my shit overheated. Because I had it like a little corner and it overheated.
That's probably what happened. To me.
And I did what you did. I unplugged it and I shut it off and it came back. And then the second
Watched
time it
too much
happened,
I'm just kidding.
the second time it happened is because I forgot what I did. I pulled on a wire and then it toppled over, and then that's when it completely come back from that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's like if you hack it or you do any modifications to it, you could get the Ring of Death hit too.
Which is kind of a fucked up thing for them to do. I get it, but like, I mean, they paid for it, and now you're breaking their shit, right? Because you said it was an internal thing that they did, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like you said, overheating, whatever, that makes sense, or tipping it. Because you could stand those bitches up, right? You can
Yeah.
do both, right? Stand them up, put
Lay
them
it
on their
down.
side.
Yeah.
And they just look so much cooler standing up. But yeah, you fucking accidentally knock it over, and then you're fucked. But yeah, if Microsoft itself was
You know how many times my cat's knocked over my PlayStation 4? If that were the case, my fucking PlayStation 4 would be dead.
yeah, it is kind of fucked that Microsoft can internally just fucking fuck you up like that. Like, that's messed up.
From what I remember, I was watching a YouTube thing and they said that the Xbox 360 was just like cheaply produced because they were they overheated super fast.
Mm-hmm.
The
Just didn't have a good cooling system.
yeah, the quality was really low.
Like
and
the internal fan, which is crazy because they made computers, so you'd think they would have had that shit locked
Oh,
down.
because
right?
it was a big cover, right? Like there wasn't
it was like
any
very little holes
ventilation.
and
Yeah.
the fan was too small for it.
Yeah.
It gathered up so much dust and it would just like suffocate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you ever opened up your old 360, it's gonna be covered in fucking dust.
You know what I did? I think around the Ring of Death time, I might have gotten like the air blower off the air compressor, and I'd like fucking
blew it off.
yeah,
Give it a blowjob.
gave it a nice little BJ, and it cleared it right up.
And that's why Microsoft like ended up upgrading. Like there's like 3 different
The
generations.
360 is the second iteration, right?
Of
It
the
was
Xbox.
Xbox first and,
And then the
360. Now
360.
it's the one.
Yeah,
One,
no,
yeah.
it's the Series X and S.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't follow Xbox.
with the
Me neither.
with the 360s, there was like 3 different generations of the 360 because it was the first one that we both had,
Then the black
shitty
one, right?
and then the black one, and then it got to like this Xbox 360s or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Xbox One, and then
Xbox is whack.
Xbox, the only thing it had like originally when it first started was Halo, right?
it was
That
it's, like,
was
Did you have Halo? You played the first Halo?
no, I didn't have Halo. I actually Skate was probably the best thing they had for
Skate.
in
Oh,
my
Skate
opinion.
was around back
Skate
then?
was only Xbox, yeah.
Skate
and
3
that's-
was my shit.
I think the original Skate was mine, and that's why I that's primarily why I wanted the Xbox.
Tony Hawk wasn't around anymore? Like Tony Hawk's Pro
for
Skater?
PlayStation. But it was different because Tony Hawk was just X square like button mashing, to where Skate was literally like your joysticks is your ollie, your kickflip. Like you have to actually flick the joystick in one direction. You have to like rotate it for a shove it.
That's what Tony Hawk.
No, Tony Hawk was fucking X and then square or XX square. Like
The first one.
Triangle
But I
to
feel by the
grind.
time
No.
by the time Xbox came out, it was like
mm-mm.
no.
They never caught up. Like Skate was the first game to do that.
I don't remember.
Am I tripping balls?
I don't
I
remember
think you are.
playing any Tony Hawk game past like PS2. Xbox never had it.
No, they didn't have Tony Hawk.
Because I used to
But-
play like American Wasteland.
Yeah, American
all that
Wasteland
shit.
didn't have that. Yeah, not that I remember at least, but
I coulda swore.
and definitely not the way that Skate was. Maybe you would hit X to ollie and then you would use a joystick.
Yeah,
But like this was legit all joystick. Like
like all joystick.
Yeah.
Oh, even two ollie.
you had to ollie onto a rail to grind it. Like there wasn't a fucking button mashing. You know what I mean?
You just had to ollie near it on Tony Hawk's, and then you would.
And then you
grind
hit
it.
triangle and then you grind it. Like it finds it like a
No,
magnet.
it would just automatically. You
Oh,
wouldn't even have
would?
to hit a button.
Oh.
You would just have to ollie near it, and it would just like pivot into like
Mm.
a tail slide. Or
No, this one was all like you had to actually work it, which was cool. Like it's like you're working for your skate trick, like you
so
do in
that's
real
why.
life.
That's why you went
Yeah,
Xbox.
it was legit.
Who was producing Skate? What was the company behind it?
Oh,
I think Nintendo
EA.
does it now.
I think it was EA.
it was
Yeah.
EA. Yeah, it was an EA game.
Because Activision was doing Tony Hawk, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Activision, yeah.
hmm
Yeah, because that was the big PlayStation.
I will say though, the playlist on Tony Hawk was always way better than the Skate games. Don't get me wrong, Skate has some good songs, but I can't tell you exactly a specific song. And
I'm
Tony
gonna-
Hawk just had all the good shit.
I'm gonna catch shit for this, but on American Wasteland, Senses Fail. Remember that band?
Of course.
Yeah, they did a Suicidal Tendencies
Yeah,
cover.
it was good.
Yeah, and that's what got me into Suicidal.
It was good.
Tendencies.
With me was they had a Violent Femmes song.
Yeah,
That one fucking sold me on Violent Femmes. Like they had good music. You literally found it's like when somebody watches a
In their
movie,
life.
they're like, "Oh, this is a good soundtrack. Like let me listen to it." That's how it was. That's dude, I can't speak. That's how it was
The
with this
Robert-
game,
the Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
soundtrack.
and that was rare for games. Like never in my life was like, "This is a good soundtrack. Let me look it up." No, like this
Grand
game.
Theft Auto did that too.
Did they?
Yeah, eventually. Like they would, cause I think at first they didn't. Like
Oh, cause yeah, when you would have a bunch of radio stations.
yes, you would
yeah.
have like a hip hop station.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think
Black
about
Flag
it,
was on
America's
one of them.
Most Wanted or not?
Dude, yeah, Need for
Speed Most Wanted.
Yeah.
They actually had a good playlist.
Was that when the cops would chase you?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that
Yeah.
fucking game, dude. That shit was.
That
sick.
game was awesome because they had co-op.
Or when Fast and Furious first like started becoming popular, they had that Need for Speed
Mhm.
where you would like do the drifts and all that shit.
Yeah.
You play that one, and it had Low by what's his name, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think the one I remember from Most Wanted was Riders on the Storm by The Doors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It would be a stormy, like rainy day in the game, and that song would play, dude. It was fucking legit. It was sick. All right, we got questions, Pablo.
We got questions.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
All right.
Oh, that's
Oh, I know this guy.
he's a fucking loser.
Dream
Yeah,
car
he is.
or truck?
What is it?
I like
Dream
this question.
dream cars or truck? Take it away, dude.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a loaded question. I think it's a loaded question though, because there is your obtainable dream car, and then there's your unattainable dream car. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
100%.
I like that.
And yeah, so for me, I got 2 obtainable dream cars. One I already own, the black one I have outside,
Which is
a Nissan 370Z, and then the other obtainable car would be a Nissan GTR. I love Nissan.
Oh, we have the same obtainable
Yeah?
dream car. Yeah.
That's sexy. My unobtainable dream car, if I ever become a millionaire, would be like a Lamborghini Huracan.
Okay. I think my obtainable is gonna be a Ram Rebel. Is it the Rebel, the Ram, or
Yeah.
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 That's my dream truck right there. That Ram is sick.
You have
For me, a
spot-
GTR is unobtainable. So
Is it?
yeah,
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
Well, it depends on the year, because you get a 2016 for like 80,000.
Oh, you can't.
They're
Really?
not that expensive anymore.
Oh. All
Like
right then.
if you want to get a brand new one, yeah, it's gonna cost you like 113,000. And if you want a fucking Nismo, it's gonna be like.
Well, you
210.
have to go all out when you get a GTR. You
Not
need a
really.
Nismo.
Not really.
Yeah.
No, bro. Because
Yeah.
you could get a fucking
Somewhere
A
there's
base
car
model
people
GTR.
jerking off.
fucking. You get
Listen,
a
man, if it's unobtainable or like if it's a dream car, I'm fucking going all out for a dream car.
Okay.
If
yeah.
we're talking just a fucking daily driver, sure, get a fucking base model like I did with my truck. But we're talking dream cars. I'm going fucking Nismo. I'm going like fucking all out.
And it's
The
kinda
best
wanna
of the
pay-
best.
You want to pay $200,000 for a Nissan?
That's why it's a dream car.
That's why it's a dream car. Yeah.
It's still a Nissan.
What about you? You seem bored.
I don't care about cars.
You don't have like a
Um,
dream, like
Dream car would probably be like a Camaro or something like that.
some classic.
Yeah, unattainable. Nissan did this like their old style, like from like the 80s, like that boxy looking type car.
The old GTR.
Yeah. Well, probably I don't know. I don't know what model it is. You can look it up online. I think it's like on Hypebeast. I can't remember what the model is.
I think it's the old GTR.
the like super boxy looking one.
Yeah.
And then like they took out all the lights and made them like square LEDs.
Or it might be some kind of Datsun or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
A Roadster.
And but like they made it fully electric.
Uh-huh.
And like I don't know, I just love the old body on those cars, like those old ones. And then like I would want like remake something like that.
Okay.
And like the seats are all like like it's just super fucking clean, like classic looking. Like that would be my dream car. Like I'll try to like rebuild that myself. from
I
the
dig
ground
it.
up.
Yeah.
He wants a resto mod.
Yeah.
All right. You guys?
Porky.
I don't really have a dream car, but probably like a truck too. Either a Rebel or a T-Rex. I fuck with both of those.
Okay.
Can't go wrong.
I thought you were gonna say like some kind of like fucking crazy Jeep.
Or a Jeep too, yeah. If I can fucking fix up the one I have.
If
at
I didn't have
home,
to pay for gas.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing that's untamable.
Those are like the worst
Mine-
cars, right? When it comes to like gas. It's like Jeeps.
I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
Or the
get
Hummer.
shitty.
No, the Hummers were.
Jeeps
Do
get
they
shitty
even
gas
make
mileage.
Hummers anymore?
I don't
Yes,
know if they do.
Yes, they do.
They do?
It's an
They-
electric one.
They just
Oh,
brought the
electric
electric
Hummer?
one out. The crab one, the one that you can drive sideways.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fully electric Hummer.
GMC makes it.
But I think they stopped making the original Hummer, like the H3. Like in
Yeah.
2005.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
smallest one, wasn't it?
I think
H3
so.
Yeah.
was the smallest one.
Because they had like the original one, which was like massive. It
Yeah.
was like fucking army.
One,
The
two, and
H2.
three.
Yeah, and then the H2 was a little bit smaller.
I remember,
wasn't
The
it?
H2 was bigger.
It was bigger?
I think so.
When
No.
And the H.
The H1 was the biggest.
Oh, okay.
When I did EMT school, the paramedic at Montclair had one. He had an H1. He had like a 92, 94 H1. That shit was sick. Like
Jeez.
it actually looked like an army Humvee. Because the
Damn.
new ones just look like, big Jeeps or something.
Like an SUV.
Yeah. Monster of a truck.
Cars.
Do we like them?
Eh.
I'm just kidding.
Point A to
That's-
point B, right? Just give me
Alright.
something that's
Something that
Point A
gets
to
me
point
to-
B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me something that works. That I don't have to fucking fix all the fucking time.
exactly.
You guys aren't car guys, man. You guys don't love cars like the way I do.
Nah,
Nah.
I mean, kinda, but that's like
Cars don't love me, so I don't love them back, bro. Fuck 'em.
You get the wrong cars, dude.
no. See, the thing with me is like I've been talking to my coworkers. I wouldn't want to get a car that I like love because I would drop all my money on it.
That's what I'm doing now with mine.
Yeah, exactly. They're like I can't be doing that.
Oh, you'd be you think it'd be like a work of art? You're constantly investing money into it,
Right,
All
because I would
yeah.
get a 91 CRX SIR, but that's like, then you're gonna like want to upgrade.
Because you
everything
want
possible.
you want it to look nice, and like the other
You
guys
wanted
that
to
have a
look
CRX.
nice. You wanted
that's-
to be the fastest. You wanted to be the best of the
you're
best.
gonna be that guy out there that's waxing it every fucking weekend.
Right.
Shit, yeah.
puts a cover on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
I think it's like, it's your dream car, but then you have a certain vision of how you want it to look, and that's the point I'm at with my car. It's like, I wanted a 370Z, but now that I have it, I'm like, all right, well, I don't like these wheels. I'm gonna get different wheels. I don't like this. I need to change this. I need a carbon fiber hood. It's kind of slow. I need more power.
Well,
on
you've
it.
mentioned how you'll fucking Photoshop like wheels on cars
Yeah.
just to see how it'll look, huh? Like you go all out with.
I do
what-
that for myself and my friends.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like
For my enemies. I just love cars. I just love cars. I'll do it for anybody. Hey, bro, you want me to Photoshop some wheels in your car?
because
Random people in the streets.
I have a couple of friends that like want to be social media influencers, and they're getting like free products on their car, and you know, they asked me to Photoshop the car and put certain parts on it, certain wheels, certain aesthetics, certain stickers, just to see how it does.
Certain kits. All that
Legit.
shit.
Legit. But yeah, too much money.
It
Like
is.
I'd rather just spend money on something new and nice than have to like keep modding it. You know what I mean?
And I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. I'd rather get something and make it better than what it is. Because you could get a GTR and it's gonna be fucking fast. It's gonna be faster than anything else on the road.
I'm all aesthetics, man.
I
really am
but
all
that's still gonna-
aesthetics.
That's still gonna cost you money.
I know, but I'm all
'Cause-
aesthetics. I don't care about
Because you could
going
buy
fast.
like
Me
me and
neither.
Esther
Me
both.
neither.
Me and Esther could both buy a Nissan GTR, right?
Yeah.
He's never gonna touch his. I'm gonna put a lot of different things, and it's gonna look like completely different than his. And I don't want mine to look like every other GTR.
What's the fastest you ever driven?
Well, it depends. On my car, I topped out at 160 or 150.
on the track
I was-
or on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
See,
what I thought.
driving that fast scares me, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Nah,
I'm
it's
just like,
fun.
I'm good.
I mean,
bro.
I've seen some fucked up
You-
shit, so I'm like, yeah,
you-
no.
You have to be comfortable on your competence in driving.
It's almost like shooting a gun.
The
Like,
problem
you out
is-
here, like you shoot a gun and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, and it's like I don't trust other people. I trust myself enough, but I don't trust other people, especially in a fucking going that fast
Obviously,
in a car. It's
like
hell
if
no.
you're gonna drive reckless, you have to first of all be competent in your own skills in driving, and two,
Not care about your life.
have like quick reaction time, knowing that other people aren't gonna react as fast as you are.
Full blown depression.
I don't know, man.
Someone once said, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
What's the next question?
There's some gold just in that first question. It took us some time to get there, but what old person tendencies do you have? Go to bed at like 8.
I make like I make random like just sounds like
Sounds.
I got
I do
Um,
that too.
I got the best dad jokes. Saying.
that. True. Sometimes I complain about my back hurting, even though it doesn't really hurt that much.
Oh, my bag.
Oh, my back is
Yeah,
my
my back is
back
fucked
is
up, dude.
yeah. My back is my spine is a pretzel. I need somebody to blow my back out right
Crook-
now.
Yo, chill. We're about to do a casting couch right now. I used to, I don't know if I've said it, I used to tell Steph that for the longest, like 3-4 years, she believed me. I would tell her, like, dude, I think it's going to rain. Like, my knee is, like, buckling this and that, like an old man. And she would believe. I had to tell her that I was just fucking kidding, and she was, like, flabbergasted that I had her going for that long.
That's funny because Steven told me one time. I doubt his girlfriend watches our fucking podcast, but he was telling me he listens. But he was telling me that because like his girlfriend's black, he's white. Not that race matters, but he told her one time that he likes Imagine Dragons, and to this day she still believes that he likes Imagine Dragons. Like that's one of his favorite bands. Yeah,
Next question.
old people.
Next. When/where should guns be allowed to be carried and why? By whom? That's a loaded question. Actually, you mentioned how we're very not informed, and
Yes.
because you asked us a gun question before, and we're not like very informed with guns. I'm still not informed. Where should they be carried or allowed to be carried? I mean, everywhere, right? Like, or does he mean? Maybe he means like.
What locations? Like obviously you shouldn't carry them in schools.
Yeah.
airports.
Okay. Yeah. Schools or. See, that's a weird one because
Not by cops.
you would want someone. Yeah.
I agree with them 100%.
You would want someone to have it just in case someone goes crazy, right? But then it's like you don't want anybody to have it because you don't want them to go crazy. So it's kind of like, which one do I choose? Like if somebody has an open carry and they're just shopping where I'm shopping, and then some fucking lunatic starts shooting up the store. I'm like, oh, this guy has a gun. Now he's going to defend all of us. But now it's like, okay, well, I don't feel, and then you can also have the other way where it's like, oh, I don't feel comfortable shopping here because this guy has a gun and he can lose his shit and start shooting people. So it's kind of like it's a weird topic of conversation, and I don't have a fucking legit answer. I really don't, because some days I'm like, well, I'm anti-gun, but I'm also pro-gun in a way because I want somebody.
It's like you're for more gun control, but you're also like, nah, like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a weird touchy subject.
It is. And it's not that it's like I don't want to talk about it. It's just I don't know what to say about it.
So
You know what I mean?
my
I mean,
opinion-
I feel like it'd be better to like talk about or just educate ourselves like with the topic instead of throwing out ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like he was about to say something. To educate us.
well, I could answer one. Like, who should carry one? If you're legally allowed to, just fucking carry it for your own protection, for protection of your family. I own a couple. I'm trying to work on my CCW, concealed carry permit, just so I can carry it anywhere. But because in reality, where we're at in this area, it's not that.
Yeah.
You don't know who the fuck's gonna be carrying a knife. Also, the hours we work,
Mhm.
some bum's gonna come up on us with a knife, and you just want to be protected.
And see, that's
Can't-
the thing.
can't-
I
yeah,
wouldn't
in your line of work.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't want
carry one?
anybody
No,
that I
not
work
at
with.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like,
I wouldn't want anybody that I work with to carry a gun. Straight up. It's a mess waiting to happen, and I don't want to be involved.
Yeah,
So-
you don't want to be in that scenario where
Yeah.
you think you have to use it.
Yeah.
Now.
And then the thing is, it's gonna be like a cop, right? Like they feel the need to use it in a situation where they probably didn't have to. Now imagine like a medic or someone in the medical field having the same train of thought, and they use it when they probably didn't have to, and it's like, why did we allow this to happen? Like, and that can go for anybody. Like, somebody can feel threatened, but maybe it wasn't a level of threat where you actually had to use a gun, where you could have just avoided it all together. You know what I mean? So it gets weird.
But there's places where you can't really avoid it.
Oh,
And-
so sorry to cut you off, but like, let's say you do get your license to
concealed
carry. Is there anything like on your contract for work that doesn't let you carry it, or
Yeah,
does it not
well,
matter?
there's policies that we can't carry it on our person while we're at work.
Right.
But I would have like a lockbox and keep it in my car while I'm working, and when I come back, it's there. But when you in California, when you have to get your CCW, you have to go through 24 hours of training. I think it's 24 hours of training. We had to take a class and they teach you all
Is
the
there
law.
any psychological tests to getting a gun?
Not in California, but they're trying to get that into a law.
Okay,
But
now
the problem with that is that who's gonna be the person giving the psychological test?
How-
How much is it gonna cost? And
how about this? What are the steps for buying a gun? And then what are the steps for having or getting a CCW?
So for buying a gun, you have to be either a citizen or a resident. I'm a resident. You have to have a proof of residency, like a California Real ID,
Sure.
a passport or a birth certificate, and have at least, no fucking crime felonies on your record.
Mhm.
I don't even think a misdemeanor. And then you have to be, I think in California for any weapon, you have to be over 21.
I thought it was 18.
18,
18.
18 for handgun, 21 for rifle or automatic. Or
Okay, so simple,
no,
right?
so
Simple.
it's-
No, I think you have to be 21. You can only be 18 if you're in the military.
No, not even that.
No. You
Oh no,
can't-
that's
It's-
cigarettes.
No.
My bad, that's cigarettes.
It's 21 for all. It's 21 for all
That's
weapons,
cigarettes.
unless if you're 18, unless you have a hunting license.
Mm.
But you have to be like endorsed by someone else.
Anyways, very easy process, easy steps to follow, right?
Yeah, but then you have to go through a background check, which is like an instant process because it goes through the FBI database. If you've never been wanted or anything, it should be cleared. And then you have a 10-day wait period. That way, like, it's called a cool down period. Just so, like, let's say you want to buy a gun to kill your girlfriend. Like, they...
Yo, why's it gotta be
Okay,
the girlfriend, dude?
So they just do it so you could, like, have those 10 days to think about it so you're, like, not thinking crazy. And after those 10 days, you go to the store, you pick it up, and it's yours.
That makes sense.
To get a CCW... It's pretty much the same process, but you have to apply through your county sheriff's department. For you, it'll be San Bernardino. For me, it'll be Riverside County.
Right.
You apply to the sheriffs, depending on which county it is. For Riverside, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is have like, well, actually now they changed the laws. In other counties, it used to be like really restrictive that you needed to have a good cause. So in LA County, it's like if you're a jeweler, or if you're carrying like your job requires carrying a lot of money, there's a good chance you're gonna get it. Other than that, you're probably not gonna get it. Riverside County is pretty lenient. You need to have like a good reason, like, oh, I work late hours, I get out late, I don't want to be out late without protection. And then you do a course, and then after the course, you have to certify whatever gun you want to. You have to get a certification for every gun you're gonna use.
Maybe there needs to be more CCW steps involved in just buying a gun in general. I don't know.
I kind of agree with you.
Didn't they got more lenient with it, right? With the new laws that got that place, but obviously it's state by state. So California would have kept whatever.
So it's more lenient, but they could still apply it to like other things because they could apply like you need to have more training, psychological testing and stuff like that. But
I just honestly feel like guns should have never gotten invented, but we're way far.
But the thing is that like I agree with Nestor.
Like honestly, yeah,
I agree with Nestor where like I wish no one had guns, but since criminals have guns, I want one too because I don't want a fair fight. Like if someone pulls a knife on me, I'm not gonna pull a knife on them. I'm gonna pull a gun and have like the advantage.
So if someone pulls a gun on you, you want a bazooka.
Well, dude, I have if you want me to be honest, dude, like if you want me to be honest, like, I have an AK in my house. If someone breaks in, they're gonna get a fucking boatload.
And they're gonna get fucking sprayed. All right, what's next?
Oh, you never answered where should be carried though.
Where?
When and where should guns be carried? Allowed to be carried?
Why don't you answer it? You're the one that's informed.
Where?
Anywhere you, I honestly anywhere besides like schools and airports and
Airports for sure.
yeah.
Yo, which by the way, did you guys see that footage of the dude who like took the airplane and like killed himself?
I heard about it on TikTok. But
Yeah, I did see
That
that.
shit's wild.
Yeah. Didn't somebody like a security or somebody actually jump in the plane trying to stop this guy?
Not that I know of.
Oh, I thought he
But
did.
those doors are bulletproof, so if he would have closed it and locked himself in, like ain't nobody getting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like locked from the inside out.
Crazy.
Wild.
I know. Fuck.
Didn't he die on his own? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he crashed the plane like in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, he blew that shit up.
He didn't respawn.
No, he was talking. He was talking the whole time. He was on his shit, bro. Oh wait, what?
He didn't
I don't
respawn
know.
like GTA.
You die, you
Yeah.
respawn. Anyways.
All right. I was like, what? I thought you said respawned.
When is Leo getting his butterfly tattoo? Getting a butterfly tattoo?
Butterfly
Apparently,
tramp
dude.
stamp?
Yeah. On my fucking lower back or something.
You should go with Pablo today. He's going.
Let's go, bro.
To get one or just to go?
No, so you can get your butterfly
What time are you going? Right after this?
right after this.
Where?
Fontana.
I thought
Maybe.
it was Rialto.
I got something to do later, but if you're back in time, I might.
Next.
If you're back in time.
Yeah, I got something to do at 6.
I
Yes,
don't
he
know.
has.
Has he?
Yes,
Has he, Enrique?
Has Nestor smashed inside an ambulance? No, dude, it's fucking dirty in there. Hell no.
Has he smashed or got smashed?
No, I mean, when I first started working as an EMT, I was only single working for like 1 year. And no, I always had that mindset.
So it was never bring your girlfriend to work day?
No.
All right.
No, it's too dirty back there. I wouldn't. I know some people have, but no.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Well, next.
Wow.
It's not that dirty.
It's dirty. It's dirty. I've seen the way you clean. It's fucking dirty. Weirdest, dumbest, funniest thing you did as a kid. I used to hate eating eggs as a kid, and I would throw them behind a water cooler, and the water cooler was under like in front of a window.
Yeah.
And then I would just do that. I did that for weeks, and then the house started to smell, and my mom couldn't pinpoint where the fucking smell was coming from. And finally, they figured it out, and there was just like rotten eggs there, and I got my ass beat.
That's so raunchy,
You know,
bro.
I was a fucking kid, bro.
Why?
I hated eggs.
So did
man.
I. But you spit them into a napkin and we go throw all your food away. You fucking
Nah, I had to wait for my mom to make her escape, and then I would fucking just dump them there. And I didn't want her to find them in the trash can.
You really think she's gonna look in the trash can like that?
I don't know.
Or you buried under the old trash?
I don't know, man. I had no sense at fucking 5, 6 years old.
Wow.
What are you guys?
Nothing. I just fucking used to pretend I had like diarrhea so I could drink shots of fucking Pepto-Bismol. Honestly,
You like
just
Pepto
like
I
the
liked it
taste?
as a kid. Yeah. So I told my mom that I was like that I had diarrhea so I could take shots of it.
It's funny. I stuck a pair of
Ask-
nail clippers inside the electrical outlet one time.
I was not sure where that was going. I was kind of worried.
I stuck some nail clippers up my ass.
So inside did you get shocked?
I don't remember. I was
He had to.
I was a toddler, but the whole power went out.
Oh, you fucked the whole house.
Popped a circuit or whatever.
Damn.
Circuit breaker.
You do anything stupid?
Yes,
What?
a lot. Everything I do is stupid. The only thing I can remember as a kid, when I used to live in Corona, there's this like fucking main road in front of my house. And me and my cousins would grab like our toys, like Legos and shit like that, and put them in the middle of the road so we could see cars run them over.
That is stupid. Just wrecking your shit.
We were like,
It's like putting pennies on a fucking railroad track. You just want to see people smash shit.
Oh, you know what? When I was younger, I used to get together with my friends, and when we used to live in
Throw
the
oranges at
yeah,
cars.
we used to live in the house. Like the freeway was right behind our house, like on the alley,
Yeah.
on the bridge, and it's like a brick wall, covering the freeway, and there was like little squares. I don't know what for, but there was little squares in the wall.
Yeah, I remember.
And we would try to get it through the hole, but we would always go over, and we'd just fucking be throwing oranges onto vehicles traveling probably 70, 80 miles per hour.
Yeah,
Could
we-
have killed someone.
We used to blast baseballs and soccer balls over.
Yeah. Bad kids.
Good
did
times.
you guys ever get like a magnifying glass and like burnt ants? And
Yeah, I feel like we talked
We
about
talked
this
about it
recently.
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I almost caught my fucking apartment on fire.
Really doing that?
Like, cause I was like 3 or 4, learning about science, and then like I wasn't paying attention and I cut the carpet on fire.
Oh shit! You were doing it indoors.
No, I was outside, but like I guess I fucking curved the magnifying glass to like point inside, and I wasn't paying attention.
Damn.
Yeah, the carpet on the front door is all burnt.
Sounds
we
funny.
didn't get our fucking security deposit back.
Yeah.
I'm almost
Yeah.
fucking pissed.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah, so we were pyros and we used to light shit on fire. Almost
yeah.
caught a neighbor's house on fire. So
Yeah.
Got the garage on fire.
Talking
right?
about that. Yeah, the garage door was on fire.
yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Someone melted a dumpster down to the wheels.
Yeah.
You guys never like, held a firework until like the fuse goes to the end, and then you throw it.
I threw it at his face once.
Really?
Damn, you're an asshole, cuz. You threw
It was a little firecracker.
Oh,
Yeah.
recent. This was.
No, this was
wasn't
during that. Oh yeah, this wasn't as kids.
This was like 5 years ago, maybe.
No, longer.
Really?
You're
Yeah.
a dick.
It was I was drunk. It was a wrestling party, and it was 4th of July, and I had a little firecracker, and I lit it. It's like, oh fuck, and I didn't intentionally throw it in his face. He just happened to be like leaning. He was leaning forward, and it was like inches from his fucking face, but nothing happened.
He's blind in one eye.
He thinks nothing happened, but I've been putting laxatives in his food, and now he thinks he has IBS problems.
Damn. Fuck one, marry one, kill one. Choices, each other.
Oh god.
Oh shit. All right.
All right, can we do like not people that we know, do like celebrities or something?
No,
like
each
that?
other.
Each
She's saying,
other.
in this room.
Oh, okay. I'm cool.
Oh, that
with
is terse.
Damn it, Terse.
All right. This is like no incest. I'm banging Porky. I'm marrying Pablo because he's good with money.
Yeah, I would marry Pablo too.
And I'm
Yeah.
killing Luis and Enrique.
Fair enough.
I'd marry Pablo because he got good credit. Sorry. No. Oh, what?
What?
It got cut off.
We can hear you.
We
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. My headphones got cut off. Sorry, Nestor, you're getting fucked.
Yo, hey, don't apologize, dude. Don't apologize. I'm I'm fucking flattered. I just killed you and you're fucking me.
I
That's
guess-
why you're fucking me, huh? Because I killed you.
Yeah. Payback. And I'm killing, I guess, Porky and Enrique.
Yo, you're 0-2, my guy. I'm
That's
sorry.
fair, then. I would kill myself too.
He's all, I'm fucking myself, I'm marrying myself, then I'm killing myself.
Oh, you want me to answer it?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, I'd fuck Nestor because he seems like the thickest one here. I could pretend to do something with that. I don't know anybody else here, so like, marry and kill. I don't know, marry and kill, I guess.
Okay.
No, nothing against you. Just I just don't know you guys.
I'm putting up a fight. I hope you know that. You better bring that AK-47.
I'll bring.
That's not even a fight. He just like, you're dead.
He's like, hey, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. All right. What about you, Porky?
I'll marry Pablo for financial stability.
Everybody wants to marry Pablo.
Hot commodity. Yo, he's giving you some sex eyes right now. He's gonna fuck you.
That's fine.
I think I'm fucking Lewis, dude. Cause
My life already is fucked because not incest. That's the only one in the room.
I think I'm fucking Lewis, and then I'll kill both of you too.
3 for 3. I'm dying.
Next.
You're all dead. I'm marrying myself for financial stability.
'Cause I ain't fucking anybody.
I'll smash myself.
If I would have known that was an option.
I just killed myself. Shit. Can I just do that?
Hey, Pablo. Any weird dreams lately?
Actually, yeah. So this was Thursday night. So I had a dream. It was like family war type shit. But in my dream, I don't recognize anybody, but they were my family, right? So I'm like traveling, like time traveling different timelines. So like fucking up other families, right? Just to like for humanity's sake. And then I traveled like back in time, and it was like some German family. But the German family was
The
part of our
Adolfs.
family.
The Hitlers.
So it was like we were trying to travel back to get the rest of the family and be like, yo, like, what do we do here? Like, they're German. They're trying to fuck up the world, but they're also our family. So, like.
Dance. You.
Yeah.
Damn,
But-
Inception. You were the fucking fucked up
But
family.
He went
I
back
got-
in time to kill Nestor
I
Hoff.
got stuck in, like a wrinkle in time type shit. So I'm, like, in both timelines, but I can't really interact in either one.
What movie did you just watch before this?
A Wrinkle in Time.
No, I had just finished watching, I think, The Bear.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
How many fucking Valerian root capsules did you take that night, dude?
None. If I take Valerian root, I don't dream.
This fool produces Valerian root in his brain, bro. Naturally.
He shits it out.
So
dude.
what was the outcome? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was stuck in a wrinkle in time, and that's how I woke up.
Oh, that's it.
Because I was trying to interact with like both sides, but like none could really.
Shit.
When he
Stuck,
said
yeah.
when he said family war, I thought it was like something over like the terrenos or something, dude. Like
Some
yeah.
narco
I
shit.
mean, Mexico and shit.
Dang. All right. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Well, it's hot as fuck, so I'm trying to
been
get
a
out of the
long-ass
studio,
episode
man.
for
You got to go
real.
to work.
Yeah.
That sucks. All right. Well, fuck. Thanks for listening. We love you guys. Check out Enrique on Instagram and TikTok. You want to plug it?
I mean, yeah, it's my name. 3 underscores in the middle, and then De La Cruz at the end.
Enrique 3_ De La Cruz. I'll link it.
All right.
And then hit him up if you want to maybe talk edits. Maybe he has time. Maybe he doesn't. We'll see.
I for sure have time.
And then you already know, follow us, Road to 100 subscribers on YouTube, Clear Frames Pod. If you're listening on YouTube, like it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and comment. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Same thing on Instagram, Twitter. We don't use Twitter. Instagram, just follow us.
We have a Twitter.
I'll get
Wait.
Nestor to post on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm going to post on TikTok. Peace.
Like.